Hello, this is your host, and today I'm bringing you another BL story. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to leave a comment down below and check out our community tab to talk with us about this and all of our other stories. Also, please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming stories. Okay, let's get started. The roar of the crowd was deafening, but backstage at the Seoul Music Awards, Lisa couldn't help but feel empty. Despite being part of the biggest girl group in the world, she felt a crushing loneliness. Even surrounded by her fellow members, she couldn't shake off an unsettling feeling that had been plaguing her lately. Jenny noticed her friend's somber mood and reached out, gently squeezing Lisa's hand. "Hey," she asked, her voice laced with concern. "Are you okay? You've been distant lately." Lisa managed a weak smile, trying to brush off the worry lines etched on Jenny's face. "I'm fine," she lied, hoping her best friend would drop the subject. However, Jenny wasn't convinced. She knew Lisa better than anyone, and something was clearly eating away at her. As the award ceremony commenced, Lisa found herself growing more agitated. Her eyes scanned the audience, searching for an escape, a distraction from the mounting anxiety within her. Then she saw him. Kai from EXO stood in the crowd, his eyes locked onto her with an intensity that made her heart skip a beat. Their eyes met and a jolt of electricity ran through Lisa. In that instant, she felt a connection, a familiarity that transcended their years of friendship. It was a feeling she couldn't understand, couldn't ignore. Over the next few months, Lisa's feelings intensified. She found herself constantly thinking about Kai, replaying every stolen glance and shared smile in her mind. His presence seemed like a beacon, guiding her towards a path she'd never dared to imagine. One rainy afternoon, Lisa decided to confront her feelings. With trembling hands, she dialed Kai's number, hoping for a friendly chat. But as soon as his warm voice answered, she knew this was no ordinary call. "Kai," she began, her voice shaking slightly, "we need to talk." At first, Kai seemed confused, but he agreed to meet her at their favorite cafe, the place where their friendship had blossomed years ago. As Lisa sat waiting, her heart pounded against her ribs. Memories of their past, their shared laughter echoing around her, suddenly took on a different tone. Each giggle now resonated with a hint of longing, each memory tinged with the realization that things were changing. When Kai arrived, his eyes immediately searched for her. Upon spotting Lisa, a smile lit up his face, but that smile faded when he noticed the seriousness clouding her features. Lisa took a deep breath, bracing herself for what was to come. "Kai," she began, her voice catching, "I need to tell you something very important." She hesitated, unsure how to pour her heart out without breaking it. Realizing her distress, Kai reached out, his touch sending shivers down her spine. "Lisa," he said softly, "what's wrong?" Lisa looked up, meeting his concerned gaze. In that moment, she knew she couldn't hide anymore, so she confessed everything, pouring out her pent-up emotions and unspoken desires. As she spoke, a wave of relief washed over her. It felt liberating to articulate the jumbled mess of feelings that had become her constant companion. Kai listened intently, his expression shifting from surprise to understanding. He reached out, taking Lisa's hand in his fingers intertwined with hers, sending a surge of warmth through her. "Lisa," he said, his voice a mix of tenderness and reassurance. "I've cared about you for a long time. I may not have realized it before, but you're right. There's something between us, something special." Lisa's eyes widened. Could this be the connection she'd craved? Was Kai feeling what she felt? Kai leaned closer, his gaze unwavering. "I want to try something," he whispered. Lisa's heart raced. What was he suggesting? Was this the start of something more? Before she could respond, Kai sealed his lips against hers. It was a gentle kiss, more a question than a command, seeking her consent, her reciprocation. Lisa responded instantly, melting into the kiss as if it were the most natural thing in the world. She had dreamed of this moment countless times, fantasized over the feel of his lips against hers. Now it was real, tangible, and it felt perfect. As they pulled away, breathless and slightly dazed, Kai whispered, "Does this mean we're together?" A wide grin spread across Lisa's face. "Together," she echoed, savoring the word. In that moment, the weight of their confession, the depth of their feelings, crashed over her in full force. It was overwhelming, exhilarating, and terrifying all at once. But as she looked into Kai's adoring eyes, she knew she wouldn't trade this feeling for the world. their journey wasn't without its challenges. Lisa and Kai had to navigate the choppy waters of public perception, the intrusive media, and the weight of their respective careers. But they faced it all together, their love becoming their anchor in the storm. Through it all, their love deepened, their bond strengthened. Their journey became a testament to the power of love, proving that even in the harshest of spotlights, true love could shine through. Months flew by in a flurry of stolen moments and secret rendezvous. Lisa and Kai cherished every second they had, living in a bubble of their own making. But they both knew this couldn't last forever. The walls of their carefully constructed world were crumbling, and the truth was threatening to spill out. One evening, during a rare quiet moment at home, Kai turned to Lisa, his eyes serious. "We can't keep hiding," he said, his voice firm. "It's time to let the world know." Lisa's heart skipped a beat. Hadn't they agreed to keep their relationship private? Why did Kai suddenly want to reveal everything? Kai continued, "I care about you too much to hide in the shadows anymore. It's time for us to stand in the light together, hand in hand." Lisa considered this. On one hand, she wanted to shout it to the world. She wanted to hold Kai's hand proudly in the blinding lights. But on the other, she feared the consequences, the backlash, the judgmental stares. "But what about my bandmates?" she whispered, "and our careers?" Kai cupped her face in his hands, his thumbs gently caressing her cheeks. "Nothing matters more than us," he said softly. "Not my career, not your group, nothing." Lisa's heart melted at his words. She realized that for Kai, their love wasn't a hindrance, but a triumph. As the days passed, Lisa couldn't shake off a sense of unease. She confided in her fellow band members, Ross and Jenny, pouring out her fears and uncertainties. "I'm scared," she admitted, tears welling up in her eyes. "What if they don't understand? What if they turn their backs on me?" Ross, always the wise one, placed a comforting hand on Lisa's shoulder. "Lisa, look at us," she said, gesturing to herself and Jenny. "We may not always understand each other, but we'll always have each other's backs. And so will your other bandmates," Jenny added. "No matter what, you're not alone. We're here for you always." Lisa felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. She was lucky to have such caring, supportive friends. With their support, Lisa regained some of her confidence. Still, she couldn't help but feel a tremor of anxiety when she thought about revealing their relationship to the public. The day of their big announcement arrived, and Lisa's hands trembled as she dialed Kai's number. "I'm nervous," she confessed, her voice betraying her attempt at bravery. Kai's reassuring laugh echoed through the phone. "I know," he said, "but you don't have to do this if you're not ready." Lisa shook her head. "I am ready," she whispered, more to herself than to him. "I'm ready because we're ready together." Hand in hand, Lisa and Kai stepped into the press conference, their hands intertwined, sending a wave of murmurs through the crowd of reporters. Lisa, with her usual charismatic smile, addressed the sea of faces before her. "I have something important to say," she began, her voice clear and strong. As she spoke, she glanced at Kai, her love, her rock, and she knew she was ready. Ready to face the world, ready to embrace the unknown, ready to love Kai with all her heart. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this story, please let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our new stories.